The Flaming Chalice has become the symbol of Unitarian Universalist faith gradually over time. It is often lit before the start of the Sunday worship service. This particular chalice is made of brass, and it's designed by the artist Mordecai Roth. You will notice that the chalice has two overlapping circles. The circles represent the traditions of Unitarianism and Universalism, two separate but related denominations that came together formally in 1961 to form the Unitarian Universalist Association of Congregations. These two historically Christian denominations had distinct but complementary theologies. The Unitarians celebrated the radical unity or oneness of God. This is distinct from the Trinitarian creedalism and orthodoxy of the vast majority of Christians today. Some people describe Unitarianism as Christianity leaning back to its monotheistic roots in Judaism, and it does do that today. The Universalists embrace the doctrine of universal salvation, or final reconciliation. This was a radical position in the past, and it still is today. Universalism asserts that no one can be separated from the source of love forever, and that all souls shall grow into harmony with the divine, some way, somehow. Both Unitarianism and Universalism represent distinct minority views within Christendom, from before the time of the Nicene Council of 325 right down to the present day. Historically, both Unitarians and Universalists generally saw Jesus as an important, enlightened ethical teacher, an exemplar, and a prophetic leader, but not one in the same as the Creator God. As a heterodox tradition, which is to say different from the orthodoxy, Unitarianism and Universalism has sprouted and traveled throughout Europe and the British Isles independently over the course of centuries, with centers of Unitarian belief in Poland, Hungary, England, and Scotland. For the sake of this presentation, we will focus on Unitarian Universalism as a product of 19th century New England culture through to the present day. This chalice is a symbol, and so it conveys many meanings at once. It could be the light of lamps burned through the night, the love of learning and reason which is held by this community. The light could be a beacon of hope, and the delight of coming together to celebrate life. I believe that the deeper significance of the light of the chalice is safety and welcome. The chalice is largely a 20th century practice that came over from Europe after the Second World War. At that time, the Unitarian Service Committee was looking to offer meaningful assistance to survivors of that conflict, especially those fleeing Nazi persecution. And they wanted a logo to go with their correspondences that would communicate welcome to all. The Austrian refugee, Hans Dutch, designed the logo, and it was inspired by the ancient Greek and Roman altar fires. The service committee assisted in the covert evacuation of Jews and other persecuted minorities from Europe to the United States, and the chalice symbol assisted that effort. We light the chalice now to mark our time together in the spirit of welcome that we invite to attend our time of learning together.